Good morning students, welcome back. Today we will see reed type mechanical comparator. So this is how reed type mechanical comparator is looking like. He is having a different mechanical components, different mechanical parts. So that is why it is called as mechanical comparator. But why it is called as a reed type mechanical comparator? We'll see. Let us start with the construction. First part of the reed type mechanical comparator is plunger. As you all know that plunger is in contact with working surface. He will get a movement and he will move accordingly, upward or downward direction. Second one is reeds. Reeds means what? Reeds means long supporting shaft used for magnification purpose. Long supporting shafts used for magnification purpose. So that is why it is called as reed type mechanical comparator. In this reed type mechanical comparator, there are 4 reeds used, out of which 2 reeds are horizontal reeds. Here you can see 1 and 2, and here you can see 2 reeds are vertical reeds. 2 reeds are vertical reed, 2 reeds are horizontal reeds. Third component is block. The hatchet portion you can see over here, hatchet portion is blocks. The left side hatchet portion is fixed block. This block is fixed and it cannot move. The right portion of the block, that is movable block. So this movable block can move according to the position he will get from plunger. So plunger is in contact with workpiece. Suppose he will get a movement. Plunger is pivoted over here. He will give movement to movable block. So movable block move accordingly. And here you can see one vertical reed or right side vertical reed is attached to movable block. So this reed also moves accordingly. So here you can see 2 horizontal reeds are connected or attached at fixed block as well as horizontal or movable block. Horizontal reeds also connected to movable block. So left side portion is fixed. When he will get a movement from the plunger, movable block moves, and according to the position of or according to the movement of movable block, horizontal reeds also moves in this direction. Vertical reeds also moves accordingly, but this left side fixed reed cannot move. He will just guide to the whole assembly. So left portion is just used for guiding the right portion. So fourth is pointer. So pointer moves according to the movement you will get from vertical reed, and last one is scale. So here we can note it reading, and we can have a conclusion according to this. Now let us see working. So workpiece is placed below the plunger. When plunger gets a movement from the workpiece, suppose say plunger moves in upward direction. Movable block is pivoted at the plunger. When plunger moves, it will also pushes movable block upward direction. So movable block also moves in upward direction. So here you can see vertical reed, right side vertical reed is attached to movable block. So vertical reed also moves accordingly, and here you can see the pointer is located or attached. So pointer gets a movement and he will move according to this direction or this direction, and here you can notify its reading. Now question is how to take reading. First of all, as you all know that comparators are used for comparing purpose. Comparator gives an value, and from that value we can have a conclusion about the type of surface is proper or not, or within limit or not limit. So how to do this? So first of all, place an actual working standard over here, actual working standard over here, and calculate its upper limit and lower limit. Remove it, then place the workpiece below the plunger and note its upper limit and lower limit. If there is a difference between these two, that means what? The given surface is perfectly flat or perfectly not flat. If there is no difference between these two, actual working standard and workpiece, that means what? Given surface is perfectly flat. Hope you understood reed type mechanical comparator. Thank you.